I'm riding for the e-bike store tomorrow, and I haven't ridden the bike that I'm riding tomorrow. I've seen it online. It's a normal wheelbase electric assist.
Is it like a factory electric assist?
Yeah.
I mean, it was not built on.
I think it's got front wheel. It's pretty. It's been really interesting to see in 1 year. Mom priority. It broke tonight. Yeah. Are you doing the DRT on a skateboard? Can I ask you a couple questions?
If I should go get your text or something, because you're going to be asking questions on that.
How do you get push it with your foot? I know. How do you get any speed up?
Build a calf muscle and you just I don't know, it's not that inefficient. When I'm solo without the trailer, I clip along at 13, 14 miles per hour. I very rarely get passed by bicycles on the trails, and you have to be, the pickup guys passing me.
Good night.
So there's still pizza. I don't think that pizza has arrived yet. There are lots of
There must
Bye.
be really yummy.
See ya.
And I don't know, it's an e-bike, so just put your house all the way out. It's a normal
It was like, holy crap, who bent my hair?
And somebody that carries alcohol.
So how'd you decide to do this?
Well, back in January of 2010, like most people with the TV or with the radio, I heard and watched the Haiti disaster. I knew when it went down, the day it went down, and then I heard day after day after day after day about lacking relief. And I thought, this is embarrassing as a human. We put a man on the moon, and we're gonna let entire villages perish. After 2 and 3 and 4 weeks. And I thought, there's got to be something better than this. This is in a human culture, rife with triumphs. We are failing. And my whole bubble is bicycles and cargo bicycles, and so that's the way I look. That's the way I solve problems, is how can a bike do it? And it didn't take long to figure out that it's not hard to deliver 100 pounds of relief supplies by cargo bike, especially modern cargo bikes. The old European designs have been refined in North America, and on the flats, it's really not difficult to deliver 100 pounds, and it's really not difficult to get over obstacles, broken transportation infrastructure, broken power grids, lacking fuel. None of that matters for a cargo bike. And I just thought, why isn't this happening yet? I started to percolate on it. I started to design a competition that would show off the capabilities of delivering relief supplies.
So this was the first one last year?
Well, it took me 2 years to get the guts to really do it, because I didn't want to introduce it to the world in a half-assed way. And I happen to live in Portland, where there's a lot of people who understand bicycles as transportation as opposed to bicycles as toys. And there happens to be a thing called Pedalpalooza. Thank you, Aileen, Crotty, and everybody else in Shift. And so, you know what? I had an infrastructure, and I had an Ethan Jewett, and I had a Travis Whitwer, and just as I hoped, I needed to design it in an intelligent way and introduce it to the right people, and then just become a component within an effort. And that's exactly what happened. And we introduced a competition to display the capabilities during Pedapalooza to the establishment who don't automatically get cargo bikes.
So would you say it's grown since last year?
Yeah, it has. We have not reached a tipping point, but I am vibrating with excitement about a tipping point happening in 2014, and that's why I am dotting my I's and crossing my T's this year, so that next year we can have 10 disaster relief trials in North America. And we can have them in Canada, and we can have them in New York City, we can have them in San Francisco, we can have them in LA. As a relevant tool to disaster relief. So thank you Portland Bureau of Emergency Management for noticing that cargo bikes are useful within disaster relief. Thank you Multnomah County, both sponsors of the event. Thank you people who came from wayward locations like Austin Horse and Brandon Goebel from New York City and Chicago. Thank you, Ethan Jewett, for being the perfect spokesperson and for being an expert on all the facets of cargo bikes and disaster relief and community resilience, and having the connections that not only make this an idea that people notice, but making it a really big event and making it really pro. Thank you, Ethan. And I wanted to give, there's so many people to thank, but I just wanted to hit the big points right now. Tomorrow we're going to do a lot more shout outs. We're going to have some stage time at OMSI. But what really warms my heart right now is that FEMA is here. FEMA Region 10. That's 3 states, including our state. If I'm not 4, thank you, including Alaska. Yeah,
Alaska doesn't count.
Alaska, speaking of which, is where Aaron Ward just flew in from because the Yukon River is flooding. So this morning she was finishing up some disaster mitigation with tribal areas along the Yukon River, and now she's here to help us prepare for the big one that will come. We don't know when. We don't know when, but it will come. So with that, I'd just like Erin to say a couple words about how bicycles were used this morning along the Yukon River, and how she feels cargo bikes are relevant to disaster relief.
So I just want to say the team is really excited to be here and participate in this event. We got the great opportunity to participate in the Seattle DRT event. That's where I met Mike, and we wanted to jump on board and see how we can support this. We're very into whole community, localized, everybody coming together, supporting each other. We really believe that's what's going to get us through some sort of significant emergency or significant disaster, right? So, we have a booth here. We'll be running one tomorrow. We have a kind of nice, easy activity for everybody. I think you'll walk away thinking, that was a good idea. Hopefully you'll learn something. And we just look forward to supporting you and continue to support this community in any way that we can. We really do think that biking together and cargo bikes especially can really support each other in a disaster. You guys can get through places that everybody else can't necessarily get through, right? And you can move a lot of weight. Even today, just walking around and hearing different people tell me about the bikes and how much weight you already have. tomorrow you're going to put another 120 pounds on. P.S. You have 2 kids on the back, all their stuff, all the food and everything else you carry with you. Pretty impressive. So thank you for letting us come and support.
I won't say it's not tiring, but I felt pretty good when I was done, so I was like, yeah, I could do another 10.
Nice.
And I'm not doing like
You did this yesterday?
Huh?
You did it yesterday?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, gotta rest.
His name is Corey, I'm pretty sure. Hi,
Sorry,
Katie.
and then the kids or the cargo rides here. So they can hang on these hooks. They have to hang on tight.
So where would you sit if you were on that cargo skateboard?
You want to sit in it?
Here, I'll hold on to this. And then that's the brake for the trailer that you've got there?
Yeah, see, it engages a bar.
Oh, that's lovely. So it's just a friction.
Yeah, it doesn't, you can push it. Yeah, you can push it. Good job. Look, you're making it go. Hey, Penny, no throwing rocks.
Place to place. That's cool.
So when did you first start thinking about this in terms of like community response and what kinds of things that people in the Northwest would respond to?
Well, you know, earthquakes was the basic kind of premise. There's a big earthquake and transportation's down, roads are down, people can't drive. Natural transportation around is a bicycle, and so we started participating with the Seattle Disaster Relief Trial.
The whole city got
And it kind of dawned on me that the Cascadia Bike Club has 15,000 members. Seattle's and Portland both the top commuting towns. There's what, 28 bike clubs here in Oregon. There's 5 in the city of Portland alone. It would make sense to have people on bikes with cargo capability transporting supplies, equipment, if there's a big disaster.
So how will you know if your efforts paid off? What would be a sign to you that this is definitely working in the short term, even before there's an earthquake?
Well, I think looking at like the bike community is like one of the things. Like I read a lot of bike, like different blogs, and so people like they participate in an event like this, and they tell their friends, they write it up on their blog. Hey, this is really cool. Portland did this thing, Seattle did this thing, and it gets picked up elsewhere in the country. And the idea is not that disaster preparedness is something special. It's more like I like riding my bike. I commute by bike. My lifestyle is with a bike. So how do I look at lifestyles that also includes like being a little bit more prepared if something bad happens, and not having to worry about gasoline, not having to worry about transportation. So you have your own equipment, human powered. Take what you want where you want.
Now, are other FEMA regions doing something similar? Or is this is the only one?
I think that we're trying something out here.
Okay, that's
I think
great.
this is going to be a better fit for our Northwestern community than some others. But I know that after Hurricane Sandy and the New York area, there's a lot of people riding bikes. There's a lot of good stories there.
I grew up in California. Big ones.
Name, young lady?
Hi, Fred. My name is Emily Finch, and I love you.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yes, I know. Okay, I'm done.
All right.
Okay.
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Oh, you're gonna mic me?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is my partner Russ over here,
Uh-huh.
and we're doing some filming for the
Great.
DRT folks.
Excellent.
So can we just give
Yes,
you ask
please.
a couple questions? Can I move you over here? There we go.
Thank you.
Are you going to play marimbas while we do this? That would help me.
If I could figure out a way to do it, I would.
I wish you would. That would really.
So, are you excited about today?
In a nervous way, yeah.
Yeah?
Totally nervous, excited.
So you're introduced to the
And here's Tom Labonte, the bike builder who built my bike. So Tom, who are you picking for a winner today?
You.
All right. Don't put any money on it. Sir, you're in the competitive class today?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Brandon Noble.
Brandon, who do you think is going to win?
I don't know. It's going to be a tight race. I think there's a lot of.
Who's the guy to beat?
The guy, I don't know. I just got in from Chicago and first time checking it out and seeing.
You came here from Chicago for this?
Oh, yeah.
Just for this?
Yep.
All right.
I raced last weekend, career championship in Seattle, and then rode down 200 miles training ride.
So you're a bike courier?
Yeah, from Chicago.
Wow, so this is going to be like a piece of cake for you.
I don't know. We'll see. It looks pretty tough.
Have you studied Portland geography at all to get a sense of what's going on?
I think it seems like the equipment is most important to make sure it's dialed, and the rest will just figure out on the fly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you out there.
Definitely. Great.
I'll see the back of you anyway.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Emergency management and transportation. And so we are thrilled to have him here today to say a few words and to kick off this year's event. Welcome, Steve.
Thank you so much. It's a real honor to be here. As Ethan said, in our weird system of government in Portland, where we don't have a city manager, the mayor gives each of the city councilors bureaus to watch out for. And I happen to be watching out for the Bureau of Emergency Management, led by our peerless leader, Carmen Merlot. Jump up and wave, Carmen. And the Bureau of Emergency Communications and the Bureau of Transportation. And of course, one of the big issues when you have an emergency is transportation. Because although I know everybody here will have 3 weeks of emergency supplies in their house, not everybody else is going to. And we're going to be able to need to get supplies to our neighbors. But how do you get supplies to neighbors in need when the roads are cluttered with debris and some of them have buckled and cars can't get through? Imagine you didn't store up enough food and water and propane. You're running out. Your family's hungry. You've just about gotten to the point where you're going to go over to your neighbor's house with a gun and take all their stuff. You're desperate. And then you look out over the horizon, and what do you see? A cargo bike! A hero on a cargo bike! With food and water and first aid and propane. That's what we're going to need when the emergency hits. That's what we're going to need. We're going to need you and your bikes. Give yourselves a hand. Now, there's a lot of different disasters that can hit any place in the country, but recently the city auditor reminded us that the biggest risk we face in Portland is an earthquake. It has been 313 years, 6 months, and 11 days since the last Cascadia subduction zone earthquake rocked the West Coast. And on average, they come every 350 to 400 years. But earthquakes are not predictable. It's not going to occur in precisely 375 years after the last one. It can occur at any time. So we need to be ready. And being ready involves a lot of things. It involves, for one thing, bolting down your house to its foundations. Has everybody bolted down their house?
Yes!
Yeah! Talking Heads had a song about that. It's been misinterpreted. Actually, that's what they're saying. It includes having enough supplies on hand for at least a week and understanding that our neighbors who need our help, we need some way to get to them. Cargo bikes were critical in the Japanese subduction zone earthquake. Cargo bikes were critical when Hurricane Sandy eliminated mass transit and clogged the streets with debris. Cargo bikes are critical. You need to get ready to do what you're going to do. And here in Portland, we're lucky enough to have clever bikes and big cargo bikes and little cargo bikes and bikes that look like small cottages on two wheels. And the combination of our neighborhood emergency team members and cargo bikes will provide a key lifeline while professional first responders have their hands full. You'll notice in today's disaster relief trials that there's a special bike that seeks to combine cargo transport with the need for radio communication. This is a no-brainer. It symbolizes the synergy that exists among transportation, communication, and emergency preparedness functions. And speaking of mobile communication, please check out the communications mobile trailer that's a result of a partnership between the Bureau of Emergency Management and the Multnomah County Amateur Radio Emergency Services staff, staffed by intrepid ham radio operators, which you'll see over there, and we'll be in touch with it. As I understand it, they'll be in touch with the bike teams today. Is that right, Carmen?
Along the route, checking me in the check lights.
So, in conclusion, you are the heroes of the future. We need you. We need you to gather more people. We need you ready when the earthquake comes. We need you ready to provide food, to provide water, to provide first aid, to provide propane, and you'll be out today proving that Portland will be ready when disaster hits. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you, Commissioner Novick. The Aries volunteers will be staffing the trailer the entire time that you riders are out on the course today. There will be radio operators at a lot of the checkpoints. They're going to basically be looking for your rider number. They will be updating us so that we can keep our leaderboard fairly accurate as you make your way through the circuit. Good luck out there today. Special thanks to our sponsors today, Multnomah County Emergency Management, Portland Bureau of Emergency Management, Genevieve Consulting, the e-bike store, Yuba Bicycles, Extra Cycle, Clever Cycles, Splendid Cycles, and the Joe Bike store. Thanks again for the great party last night. Joe and your staff, it was great fun. Be sure and check out the Cargo Bike Showcase. We've got a lot of custom, like one-off designs and cargo bikes that are used for business applications that'll be on display if you're hanging out during the trials. Thank you once again for coming. We'll be back up with more later. And good luck.
Stays upright, that's the wedge underneath it.
All right. So wait a second.
Good luck, citizens class riders. We'll see you in 30 miles. Return back through the...
Why are people going over the barrier?
Up ahead, and you come back.
Passing. Good, how are you? Taco Bell. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean Thurman. There's some narrow parts there.
Will you lead the way? 'Cause I don't know how to
we've got such a mass here. We can take it.
Can't we go through red lights before on the sidewalk?
I think we can, yeah.
Huh, interesting. Whoa, big fella. Hello.
Alright, deflate and reinflate your tire.
Oh, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
You're gonna deflate and reinflate your tire.
Okay, I should do that?
Yeah, you get to do it and you get the pick.
Okay.
Gotta be your biggest tire, right?
No,
you're kidding, I'm kidding.
Oh, I can just do one, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know this was part of the deal.
You have a pump if you don't have your own.
I don't.
5-minute penalty, you're gonna have to bring it over here.
Oh, we're supposed to do.
It's on it. You gotta bring it right up to you.
Oh. Can I load during my penalty? Can I load during my penalty?
Huh?
Can I load during the penalty?
Yeah.
Okay. That's perfect then. Because I'm tired.
Oh, yeah, they do. Let's do this.
How's it going?
Oh, you did get it. It's not like you sprayed the finger.
Okay, deflated.
Yeah. Alright, I got your manifest, right?
Pretty accurate.
I'll let you know when I ride
I
back.
don't know. I'll do your manifest when you get a chance.
That's the thing you sign, right?
Yeah. Oh, God. I saw your ad on a ride, and I looked you up. Saw some of your YouTubes.
On a ride?
Back on Pedal Palooza ride.
Oh.
I saw it pretty well.
Oh man, it's getting all wet. Sorry. Gotta do something about that. Now what happens?
You're all ready?
I guess a 5 minute still has time on the clock. Do I have to pick up anything here?
No. Huh? Mechanical stop.
Oh, let me move out of your way. Really? That doesn't feel like 5 minutes to me. I got to reset here. I'm an old man. Are you shooting stills?
No, video.
Oh, then you got to get the back end.
Do it again? One more time?
Ta-da! Grammar counts. Gah. Okay.
Fair to count from the time they got here, right? Because sometimes they'll have to line up and use the phone.
Yeah.
And like in this case, she's been here.
Hey, Mr. Novak, how are you doing? I met you back at the Human Services building in Salem.
Oh yeah.
So, how's it going?
It's good. It's a lot of fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The city council deal.
Yeah. Got good bureaus. It's a good thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I've been challenged on it. They said that one of those cars is perfectly acceptable. I don't know. I don't go for it.
No, we think it's a strong message.
Going for the insurance claim. Just joking. Hi. Good thing I don't have a load now. Not that way?
Pretty sure this is it. I'm not 100%. I think.
Oh God, the cramps are really bad. That's kind of construction work going on the runway bridge. How'd you do on the skateboard?
I'm very happy I finished, which was my goal.
Do you know what your time was?
3:19, I think.
All right.
And
so you were way ahead of me after the airport. I saw you take off, and I thought, well, as long as I can see that yellow, I know I'm kind of going in the right direction.
I finished in front of a few riders, which I did not think would happen.
Yeah, how many?
I don't know, like 7, 6?
Besides me.
And in my class, and I just can't believe it. It was a great event. I'm so psyched about this. This was fun.
So do you think you proved something about skateboards?
I knew it, but I think I showed it to a lot of people who didn't know it.
All right,
so
you showed me.
I'm really happy about that. And yeah, just get the word out that these are real forms of transportation. These are viable modes of getting around. And apparently you can haul a lot of stuff behind you while doing it too. Which is
great.
Kind of news to me.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Not for the person driving the car.
Greetings.
How's it going?
It's going great. Great day?
Huh?
Great day?
It's too early to say.
Did you get your pint? No, and your...
He's never going to talk to us. I'm going to have one of the big jugs.
I got really bad cramps.
Yeah, you know, I brought with me an entire container full of these pills made by Hammer.
Yeah.
And it's called Enduralites, and they have electrolytes and that kind of thing.
Electrolytes. Oh well.
When you're cramping, that's what's going on.
Next year.
10 calories all in, so I took all of them. And got water and salt pedal for a while, and then I was back. It was my own hubris. I was like rolling with no food in my system, and I just had one bottle of petrol, which is another favorite thing. And way under calorie, and just fine. I should have had a massive breakfast. Instead, I had a cup of coffee.
I had 2 egg omelet, some sausage, some coffee.
So I could have stood to have those calories on one.
Going to the party?
I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of wanting to relax.
It'll be a relaxing party.
It's true.
See you there.
See you later.
Wide load.
Coming through.
See you, Joe.
I will destroy something if you get in my way. Unfortunately, I'm so light.
Yeah, they're all pretty big. Little variations.
It's all like, you know, there's a results board. It's all time based. You know, it's not like task based or problem solving based or something like that.
Oh, was yours the one that was there?
No, wait. Quarter ton.
So my time on this, let's check it out, number 29. Fred. King. His time was, what? 15 hours? No. Let's try it again. 29, Fred King. 4 hours and 17 minutes.
In the back, and we need you to eat because we have minimums. Okay, go! There's Fuego and Taco Peddler and Bird Dogs, and you can get food, you can bring it back. We're gonna have a slideshow at 8:30. We have free babysitting in the basement that starts at 8. And if you have kids who want to be entertained, they can go to that table. We're gonna have movies showing downstairs for little kids at 8. That's it for now. So, yes.
I did well. I led our group. I had a great time. A lot of fun participants. I had a bit of an advantage. I had a very lightweight bike, an extra cycle on a Surly disc trucker, and most of the other participants had some pretty high capacity, heavy cargo bikes. So this guy had a fairly easy go.
So the Surly, and what was your play? How'd you place in the time?
Well, I don't know about the time, but
You were number 1 in the open class.
not open.
In the assistant class. That's great. So how do you feel?
Great. I'm tired though. I didn't get much sleep last night. I was building a custom trailer for the race. It didn't work out when I test drove it this morning.
Now, tell me about the trip. What stuck out for you? What struck you while you were pedaling around? Because you were all over frickin' town, right?
Yeah, we went to St. John's over the range. We went all the way out to Marine Drive. I overshot and went to the airport, all the way from the airport, and about a mile out past it.
You went a mile past the checkpoint on the river?
About a mile. Yeah, and then I realized I'd gone too far.
Yeah, I got lost a couple of times. I was mostly looking for the other competitors to figure out. I got lost in North Portland going to find the airport. And for a while I was following the skateboard guy, but then he lost me. He lost me at that point. Yeah.
He skates everywhere. 20 miles.
Hardcore. Pulling kids and weight. So after the airport, you went past the checkpoint, you just didn't see it? But you couldn't really see it from the road.
Well, I could, but I was looking for Dan's Golden Boat and 7600.
Yeah. I think I went past it and then I noticed it and cut across the road. So then
exactly see an address for Marine Drive. So I was not expecting a boat ramp, even though I looked at the map later to see it.
Yeah, I should have brought my glasses and studied more.
I had my glasses in my
I didn't have my glasses.
Putting them on. I'll tell you what I found was useful before we left. I knew that if I had used a map, it would be difficult for me. I don't think that way very well. So I folded the paper, and each panel, folded panel, and was the directions from the one checkpoint to the next. So it was just turn right on this street, turn left on that street, turn right. So it was just play by play. And then when I got to that checkpoint, I just folded into the next panel. It made it pretty simple, and I could keep it right in my bag.
So did you have any trouble at all on the course?
Well, yeah, I couldn't find pedal bike tours, down.
Oh, yeah, I was on the wrong side of the street.
And I couldn't see street numbers on the buildings.
When I got to pedal bike tours, I was on the far right side of the street, and cars were behind me like, "Hi, what are you doing?" And at that point, I was in so much pain. It was like, you don't really want to mess with me.
You crashed hard. When I saw you at the table at the end, you were in pain.
Oh, I was yelling out loud. You'll see on the tape if you see it. There are parts where I was like, I couldn't even get off my bike. I had cramps in my thighs and calves, and I didn't know what to do, and I couldn't get off I couldn't put weight on one leg long enough to get off.
It's the worst pain. You can't.
I didn't know what to do. Okay, what's your name?
Bucky.
Bucky, what did you draw here?
I drew
No, I like trout. I just can't. I don't want like
3
more trout
chickens that are gonna.
Thank you so much.
And a cargo
gonna
bite.
get eaten.
That's great.
Cargo bite.
But it's a
They're
fox. Don't foxes eat chickens?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, so that's why he's smiling?
Yeah, the tooth coming.
And
And they're like, seriously, since he's
yeah, it looks like
driving
he's
him,
mad.
He's like, why are you driving us in this thing to your house?
And like, do not eat me.
Just eat me already.
Eat the other two, but not me.
Like, this dude's like that. Eat the other two, not me. This dude's like tired. This dude's like serious.
The trailer registered for today's event. We had a number of conversations about whether to allow that at all. And then a couple people saw Corey actually out in traffic on said vehicle, which kind of clinched the deal. We were like, let's see what happens. And so if any of you guys saw Corey out there today, I know that there was a cheer went up when we heard he was on the Hawthorne Bridge. Congratulations on that job well done. You want to give a speech? You can. This is your moment.
I just want to say thank you to everyone. It's not easy to let a different class of vehicle into an event that is a bicycle event. I mean, I have to say that. I really appreciate it. And I'm just all about promoting skateboarders transportation. So I appreciate all the support. I've gotten so much support tonight. I'm just amazed. So thank you so much. And we'll see y'all